Are you an inflation hawk or an inflation dove? And where do you see inflation in 3 to 5 years or out some period of time?
Well, I guess I would say I'm more of a dove at this point because I just haven't seen anything currently to get us overly concerned. But I think a lot of it has to do with, monetary policy in the administration and what they do. And I think it's hard to predict sitting here today where we're going to be. A lot of it's out of our control.
Certainly a dove in the next couple of years, and I agree it'll fall on the shoulders of the Obama administration. I read one article where they think that the next big policy push next year might be the deficit. I hope that's true, because if they really do a credible job of bringing down the deficit and convincing the markets that they're going to bring down the deficit, that would certainly help, I think, in terms of keeping long-term inflation low.
Very much a dove, at least through the next 3, and I'm going to even say 5 years, and I know I'm right because that's what the bond market thinks. And the bond market is the biggest market in the world. And because the question, of course, I keep on getting asked is, Ross, why are our treasuries trading at 3.5%? And one of the reasons is because people are worried about deflation. And if you really do believe in deflation, where do you go? You go into bonds. Now, of course, you're going to turn around and say, yeah, but Ross, you look at the equity market, it's up 60% in the last 6 months, and that's a bet on inflation. Well, yeah, I can see both sides, but bond wins, it's bigger.
Great, thanks, Maria.
Another dove, and I think we still have excess capacity in, in the economy, so at least in the short term, for the next few years, not concerned so much about inflation.
Great. Rhyne?
I am a dove hawk. I live in Washington, D.C., and the only plant in this nation that I know is working 3 full shifts is a facility that's located at the intersection of Independence Avenue and 14th Street. It's run by the controller of the currency. They are printing money 24 hours a day. There is a time, I don't know when it will come, but you don't put the kind of cash into this economy that you will not pay the piper through inflation. There will come a time, I think in the next couple of years, we're okay, but there will come a time and inflation will become a concern down the road in this economy.
Okay, great. So what we're really hearing is a series of doves, largely believing that interest rates, or at least inflation, which is a large component of interest rates, not likely to come back in the near or medium term.